Good morning, everyone, and welcome to Breakfast at Shepherd's. Well, this is the last of the breakfast meals, and so I thought I'd do something a little fun today. Now, it's something that certainly is not new, and most of you have probably already made these before. But today we're going to have pizza for breakfast. I love pizza. Don't you like pizza? But this pizza's a little different. It's not going to be from Papa John's or Domino's or anybody else's. This is a breakfast pizza, and it uses English muffins and all of the good stuff you'd put on your breakfast plate. So I thought I would share that with you today. It's amazing how when I get up in the morning and go to have breakfast, I have my hair done and my makeup on. You know, it's just like back in the day, and I mean back in the day, that's before the roads had hot top. I used to watch a lot of soap operas with my sister-in-law, and I had to laugh because every time you saw one of these people wake up in the morning, they woke up looking like they came out of Cosmopolitan. When I wake up, I look like I came out of Mad Magazine. But anyway, what a little time and effort will do. So I'm going to take you down and we're going to show you what's involved in some breakfast pizzas. Be right back. Well, I haven't got everything in frame, but I think you'll be able to get the idea. On my stove I have a pan that's heating up, and I'm going to cook some meat in there. Guess what I'm using? Spam. I had another can, so I have chopped up some Spam into little cubes, and I'm going to add that to the pan. You get a little browning on it, and it's probably more than I need, but I will just save the rest of it and use it in like an omelet. And to that I'm going to add what's called a seasoning blend. I'll show you the bag. Seasoning blend. I always keep this in my freezer. You remembered last week or the week before I used the 3 peppers, but those are cut like slices of peppers. These are really chopped up fine, but it is, again, peppers and onions. So we're going to add that to the meat, because we like peppers and onions on pizza. And I'm just going to saute this around for a bit, get a little color on it. My oven has been preheated to 350. And I have English muffins on a pan that I have lined with foil. I'm using 3 English muffins. The recipe called for a whole package, but of course it's much too much for us. So I'm making basically half the recipe. And even this will be too much. But let me tell you 2 things about these. These can be a grab-and-go breakfast for the week. Do up the whole package, wrap them in some nice foil, or plastic wrap, put them in an airtight container, and they'll keep for a week in your refrigerator. Or, before you cook them, wrap them in some plastic wrap, and they'll keep for 3 months in your freezer. Now, if in the freezer, you pull them out and you'll cook them just like we're going to cook them today. If they're already cooked and they're just in the refrigerator, zap them for 45 seconds and you'll have a fresh English muffin pizza. So while that's doing its thing over here, I'm going to do up some cheese, and where's my little gizmo? And this cheese thing is the bane of my existence. I never could get it to stay stationary. And of course, it's made for right-handed people. I'm going to do this. You know, I think, let me just try something. Okay. See if that works. And I'll tell you my secret if it does. No, it didn't work either. It It does a good job grating cheese, but it doesn't want to stay still on the counter. There we go. It did help a little bit wetting the rubber gasket. And that is more cheese than I need, but I wanted to use it up before it got too green around the edges, if you know what I mean. Okay, now I have some melted butter. I can bring it over a little bit. Hold on. There you go. I have some melted butter, and I'm just going to butter the tops of these muffins. And I'll tell you what, this is one kitchen tool that I'm not a fan of. I don't like silicone brushes. To me, it doesn't get enough of what I'm going after on the brush. Okay, now I'm going to add a little cheese. And I'm adding cheese, just cheese on 3. But I'm going to add a little bit of garlic powder before the cheese on the other 3. I like garlic powder and Bob does not. Make sure you line your little tray here with foil, otherwise you got burnt on cheese to get off it later. Okay, I'm going to take these out. And I'm going to do 4 eggs. And I'm just going to get them set. If there's a little brown in this egg, it's because of the little bits on the bottom of the pan from the meat. But it's all coming together. Anyway. I don't want to dry it out because it is going in the oven, but I'm going to get it cooked enough that it's not watery. And that's just about perfect. Now what I'm going to do is just move this here so I can put the pan here. I don't want the eggs to continue to cook. Bring it down a bit. You don't need to see the pan anymore. Ooh, hot egg. I gotta be careful, these are my good pans. I should be using a plastic spoon. I think I'll take a little bit from here. All right, now we're going to try to pile some of this on the top. The secret is to cut those pieces little so they'll sit there for the most part. Oops, sorry. Bumped ya. I'm going to try to use it all. There's not that much left. All right, now we're going to put a little bit more cheese on the top. I'm just going to have enough cheese, I think. There you go. Look at that. Now I'm going to put these in my 350-degree oven. Piece of Spam. For about 15 minutes. And I'll be back when they come out of the oven. We'll see what the pizza looks like. Back in a bit. Well, there you go. Look at that. Now that was 15 minutes in the oven. It seems like too long, but you're trying to get a little toast on the English muffin too. And you can see I'm going to be serving it with some fresh melon. And I'm going to attempt to take a little taste, but I really do think this might be warmer than warm. You don't want to waste any of this good heat. I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to use, excuse my arm, a little salt and pepper. Have a shaker empty. And I'm not going to attempt to pick this up because the cheese would burn my mouth. I think maybe if I cut a little piece, I can get away with it. Oh, somebody else is here? I'll bring you up. Hold on. And I'm going to cut that even in half. Wow, that is good. I'll have to call the boss to come to breakfast. Oh, I'm here already. Shh. So that's it. I'm going to take you back down and show you one more time. How pretty. And you see, if you look over here, you'll see somebody came for breakfast. Chelsea, what are you doing up here? You don't even like people food. Okay, I didn't think you would. So there you go. Breakfast pizzas. Delicious. Make them up, use whatever you like on the toppings, and enjoy. Okay, I'll see you Tuesday. I'm not going to move the camera again. You must be getting sick. And plus, I'm going to eat. So Tuesday, we'll be doing some kind of crafty thing. And until then, play by the rules. Wear your mask, keep your distance, wash your hands. Enjoy your breakfast pizza. And everybody, play nice now. I'll see you Tuesday. Love you. Bye-bye.